This kind of looks like Port Merrick. It is. I could tell right away.
It's
That's funny.
coincidental.
Hey, but that's good. We're at the far west side of the map, right exactly where we need to be.
Right next to the fortress.
Right in front of you to the left, we can vote on this table for Athena. Yep, so let's go ahead and load up on stuff with what we can, you know. Want a banana?
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna buy some quests and some stuff, some throwables, cannons.
Hello?
Alright, so I'm purchasing a commission bundle of the Ancient Veil. That is the quest that you need if you want to level up. Right now, though, we're just going to go check out a fortress and teach you how to quickly defeat a fortress with just 1 to 2 players on a sloop. Alright, well, I also bought some commodities or whatever they're called. So we have throwables and cannonballs on board. And wood. Don't burn my ship down when you're cooking that. Alright, well, let me look at the map. I kind of know where I'm going, but we'll get this going for reals, yo. Alright, so we're at Port Merrick. What you want to do is you want to either start here at Port Merrick and you'll go to the Imperial Crown Fortress, but you can also go to the east side of the map, like directly to the other side. And the Molten Sands Fortress is right next to an outpost. Which one is it, though? There we go. Morrow's Peak Outpost. Morrow's Peak Outpost and the Molten Sands Fortress. But the distance between those two is pretty great. And over here, the distance between Port Merrick and the Imperial Crown Fortress is actually kind of smaller. So we are near the Reaper's hideout. We do get a lot of action at Port Merrick. It's a hot place to go. We find a lot of people here. And but we can hide our ship on the west side of the fortress. And luckily enough, that's where we park our ship anyways to set up appropriately to take out the fortress with just 1 to 2 people on a sloop. Now when we come back from this fortress, it's going to line us up with the sovereigns perfectly, so we'll be able to just go back and forth. And that's what's cool about this, is it is a rinse and repeat type of quest. As soon as you're done with the fortress, you head over here, sell all your loot, and then head straight back to the fortress because everything will reset. You'll know it's true once they start shooting cannonballs at you.
So what you're saying is that this is a really great strategy.
Yep, especially when you're by yourself because it's risk-free. You do have to keep an eye on the horizon for some Reapers or other people who just want to focus on PvP or just, you know, to be that part of that toxic community. But
Join alliances.
yeah, you can definitely hide out over here. And if they come after you, don't freak out, don't get in your ship and leave. Go up to the second floor of the fortress because there are cannons everywhere, and there's 3 to 4 cannonball barrels filled with 50 cannons each, and there's also 2 gunpowder barrels on the island. So you got plenty of cannonballs and plenty of angles to shoot. They might get a few shots in, but they'll realize that they're in over their head. And if somebody gets off, jumps off, that's when you got your gunpowder barrels. And I suggest that you place them in strategic locations near ladders, so when they try to come onto the island, you can just shoot them. It might be doable, it might not be doable. Those kind of situations are always dynamic and it's hard to anticipate. But it's always cool when you set home alone traps and are able to trigger them. This is where you want to park too, and I'm not doing a good job because I'm talking and driving. So you want to help me out and set the anchor? I'll tell you when.
Yeah.
We're gonna get as close to this as we can, so I might hit it. Actually, this might be pretty good. Alright, drop the anchor.
Alrighty.
Alright, so right here where I parked the ship, this is the perfect location. First off, the phantoms, they're gonna come to you. You just stay on your ship and they'll come to you. Okay, and then right here on this harpoon, we'll be able to get our loot once we're done capturing the quest, you know. The quest. So I like this vantage point too. If you want to check it out, J-Fan. It's just the window. So the bell just rang. Now the phantoms are spawning in. We might have to get some aggro on us, but in general, especially when you park real close to the island like I did, they're just going to come to us. And right here's an ammo chest, so you can always just reload and shoot through the window. Here they come.
Yeah, it's a
Four
good
of them
spot.
this time. Yeah, I sucked at shooting. When you're by yourself, the first 3 to 4 waves, there's only like 3 of them.
Now, is this all at the expense of the fortress key that's at the top of the fortress? Or is that still available to get?
Yeah, if you're playing by yourself, you just stay on the boat the whole time till you're done. You would have to decide if you want to take the risk of looking for that extra key. What is it called? I know it's like the fortress key is the one the captain gives you, but that other one,
Stone room?
the gun room, yeah, is that what it's called? The ammo
No, it's
room?
not the gun room. I think it's
We'll
like the
have to-
stone fortress, stone key. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just have to, you know,
Plop it on the screen now.
we will get it. Yeah, it'll. Right there it is. And we're gonna grind to get that, but if you're playing by yourself and you want to just hurry up, because this is a rinse and repeat type of quest, you can hurry back to Port Merrick, sell all your loot, come back, and it's no time lost. Sometimes when I can't find the key, and I feel like I've already looked everywhere, I just give up, because when you come back, it'll reset, everything will start over.
Yeah. So even if you miss it once, you can still get it when you come back.
Yeah. And if you rinse and repeat 5 times, you only get it like 3 out of 5 times. It's fine. You
You'll
know,
get a lot of gold.
there's trade-offs. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak.
You want to explain to our viewers what exactly this will boost for them?
The boost
Yeah.
they're all
what
of
will they get
the-
out of this?
everything technically. So we raised our emissary flag for Athena, but you're gonna get all of it. You're gonna get Order of Souls, Merchant Alliance, Gold Hoarders. If you take your gems to the Seafarer's Outpost, then you'll get all of that too for the Hunter's Call. So it's a mix of everything, and whatever you raise your emissary flag for, every time you pick up that type of loot, you're gonna increase the value of your emissary. It's a little bit different for Athena. So this is called the Fortress Treasury Key. We'll have to figure out what the other key is called. Also, I kind of looked for other people, right? Gotta be paranoid. I've came out of this cave with an ad on me, and by the time I looked at the map, after getting shot and running away with my tail tucked between my legs, it was a Reaper, and they chased me nearly halfway across the map before I gave up. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this because that triggers the mechanic that we conquered the sea fort. Also, if you're by yourself, you can always collect the gold because that's the one treasure they can't take from you. So make
Yeah.
sure that you pick up all the gold first. That's definitely a good strategy. It ain't much, but you know.
At least you'll get something.
Alright, so we got some Merchant Alliance crates. Anything that's a crate, that's going to go for Merchant Alliance. You have the Phantom versions of all that too, including skulls for the Order of Souls. Watch out for trinkets, because sometimes you'll think you have everything, but there's also Gold Hoarder trinkets. This is the Golden Reliquary. Am I saying it right? Reliquary. It's the Reliquary. Alright, but anyways, I'm just going to start grabbing some, and I'll go help you find the key.
Yeah.
And if you
I'd say
don't
the
know...
bottom floor is cleared.
Okay, already cleared an area.
Yeah.
Don't know who is always watching our videos, so this is where you want to place all of your loot, because at the end of this, we're going to hoist this to the end of the gate and shoot it with the harpoon all at once. Smooth and effective. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're just opening up things. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to take it up here, and we can put items in it when we open this door.
Yeah.
This is the door that we want to open. It's locked right now, but we need to basically open every little thing we can to look for the key. So things like this on the wall. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you find it fast. Sometimes it takes a little bit of effort. But there's spots everywhere. And that'll even happen right now. So I found my first gunpowder barrel. It's at the very top.
I found like 3 so far already. It's on this one level.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look, there's there you are with one. I'm gonna go ahead and, if you want to watch me, you can stay up here, J-Fan. Where you at? Come back.
I want to get a gunpowder.
Okay. Oh yeah, the fourth one. Wow, there's 4 this time. I bet you there's more because there's 2 players. Alright, you can stay on this level. In fact, what I would do is I would load up these cannons real quick. But watch this. This is where I'm going to put the gunpowder barrel.
Okay.
Because I feel like if somebody's going to roll up on us this way, this would be the perfect spot to hide it. Because they won't see it there until it's too late. And if you have to, it's not that far to grab and run to your ship. You can literally just jump on your ship and do something. I know you probably can't while you're carrying the gunpowder barrel, but you know, essentially that's what we can do. I'm gonna go ahead and start hauling out all this treasure. So J-Fan, since we have 2 players, he's gonna be looking for the fortress key to open that room at the top. We need to figure out what that key is called. But
I found it.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Yeah, it is called the fortress storeroom key.
Okay, the storeroom. So yeah, now while he opens the storeroom, I'm going to be unloading the treasury, and we'll do this as a team. If you're playing by yourself, you might want to stop every so often and check it out. Here's what you want to do. On the first floor, you'll find a map room, and in the map room, you'll be able to see any reapers that come after you. The problem with that is it only shows reapers. Maybe other PvP people who don't take down their PvP flag. I don't see any reapers on the map right now. But that doesn't mean that other people won't show up and that they won't be friendly. But you can always use the map room. That helps. You can also go to the second floor. Up here, J-Fan already loaded some cannons, but this is where we found the gunpowder barrels. They're just hanging around the sides here on the edges. And all along these edges and sides are cannons. So with this cannon, I can go ahead and load it. Right? You can pull out your cannons like this and just go to each one and load them up. Depends on how paranoid you are. Also, I leave this shut. I don't open this door. Leave this door shut. That forces other PvP players to find a different way in. One that's not so easily accessible to you and your loot.
Yeah.
You already got everything from upstairs?
Yep. There's not much.
Okay.
Never really is anyway, but...
Yeah, there's usually just enough to make it a little bit worth it. So again, if you can't find the key real fast, just give up. It'll do your rinse and repeat. You could tell that we're already almost done with this. I think that's it. So I already looked at the map and didn't see any reapers. We'll look out for other ships, of course, but we're ready to get out of here. Anyways, when you're in a fortress that has the extra pulley system, I mean, here's the rope, but it's not the thing to grab, because this right here is how you move this up or down, and then he's on the other one making it go forward. I'm going to exit out so you can show the viewers. See? There'll be 4 pulleys, essentially. I went the wrong way. Alright, it's all the way down. And then the last pulley's over here. You want to do the honors, J-Fan?
Yeah.
So, yep. Now, those barrels should still have food in them, right here. Yeah, there's a pineapple.
I like pineapples.
Pomegranates. I'm getting a little paranoid, so I'm going to go to the boat. We saved the gunpowder barrels for last. When you bring gunpowder barrels on board, don't forget you got them. You'll wish that you would have just left them on the island, especially when you start grabbing more than 2. So, you know, they're only worth 100 gold. If you're Emissary 5, then they're worth like 350 or something like that. So they aren't very valuable, and really there's no reason to have more than 2 gunpowder barrels on your ship. Okay, you were grabbing them from up there. That's not too bad. In my head, I'm like, I don't think that you got all the treasure from top. Also, you would have thought that we weren't lined up properly to get the loot from here, but it worked out pretty nicely.
Yep.
Looks like there's something else on there, but I think it's just the edges. Alright. Now, Port Merrick's lit up like a Christmas tree, so it's easy to find. Let's just head back that way. Sell all our loot. We're level 1 Athenas right now, but once we sell the loot... Oh, we dropped the anchor. Normally we don't drop the anchor, but we came in pretty hot. Still parked it pretty good, too. You'll know you did it right, and everything's going to work out good for you based on that right there, and however you park. Also, we left our gunpowder barrels, but it's fine. We took a wide turn there, but you can see where Port Merrick is at. And let me straighten this out. You can look on the map and see your dotted line of where you've went. And that's your line. That's what you're going to follow. You're just going to go back and forth. Hey, J-Fan, you want to make sure we don't wreck?
Yeah.
Alright, so again, Sea Dog's Rest is kind of in the way. I'll zoom in a bit. Imperial Crown Fortress and Port Merrick. And right there at the southwest area of Port Merrick is the Sovereigns. So if you're a captain of a ship, it's super easy to just sell all your loot and go back and forth. The lighting right now is pretty cool. I don't know if it's morning time or... Oh, okay, there's the moon.
Oh, man.
I guess it's morning time.
Is it possible for a kraken to spawn in the middle of your journey here?
Alright, so see the ship up in the sky? That's a world event. Krakens will not spawn while there are world events. We're going to this lighthouse on the right. That's the Sovereigns.
The double harpoon.
Can you raise the sails?
Yeah. How much?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
We're coming in hot. Yep. There's 2 harpoons.
Oh my. I can count to number 2. 1, 3. Dang it, I messed up.
Today's number is 0. That's how many students are listening to me. Ah ha 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 ha. Some of this loot that's too close to the harpoon can't be picked up. Especially like the ones on the inside here.
Mm-hmm.
You can get me too.
Okay. That
Push.
there be everything.
Yep. Push that lever. Lever. We both
What about the
grab same
fireworks?
thing. Yeah, oh, you don't have to sell those. We can keep them.
Alright.
Usually like to end our session with a bang. There's only 9 of them. But firework crates and bait crates are the only crates that you can sell that are half empty. Whoops. There's multiple items in that chest.
Huh.
Exotic butter. Butter. So yeah, I should have looked at the ship. I guess it's not too late. What's our Athena thing? We got 1. Alright. So let's see what this does. It might not do much for Athena, but all these skulls that we just sold, that would have done a whole lot for Order of Souls. All those crates we sold would have done good for Merchant Alliance. It's already still leveling up those areas for us, those factions. They just ain't doing a quick job. We're still Athena's level 1. Alright, so at this point, technically we just turn the ship around and follow your trail right back to where you came. You rinse and repeat. How much gold did we get from that?
Wasn't paying attention to that.
Man, I wasn't either. Alright, well,
We could put it on the
insert
screen
it
now.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cha-ching! And you'll have to decide on your own if it's worth it. It's a safe thing to do if you're worried about other players. So if there's Reapers on the server and you don't want to scuttle, then this is a great option. If you like the fortresses, if you need to practice your PvP, great opportunity. Notice how we were lined up on the side? You know, we didn't even do it because we didn't think of it at the time, I guess, but you can always practice your cannons as well, and you can shoot those phantoms with your cannonball.
Mm-hmm.